Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a Monday upload, woohoo! So, as the title shows, this one's going to be a rather chill one today. It's going to be more of a story. I want to share with you guys a story as I organize some cards. I decided I wanted to go through these and kind of organize them a little bit. So while I'm telling my story, I'm probably going to go ahead and do that too. Take out all the hollows from these and yeah. So today's story is going to be about the time or when I first got into Pokemon. I don't remember exactly how old I was when I got into Pokemon, but fuck, if I had to take a wild guess, probably 10, between 10 and 12, something like that. I remember it was right after Diamond and Pearl came out. My cousin actually came over for as a play date or something like that, you know, just coming over to hang out. And she had a copy of Pearl. And I was like, oh my God, you got Pearl? You got Pokemon? That's so cool. She was like, yeah, it's all right. You know, I'm kind of done with it. I'm not playing it anymore. I was like, yeah, I wish I had a, Pokemon game. They look so fun. She was like, yeah, they are. She's like, I'm done with it. Do you want it? I was like, for real? You just give it to me? She was like, yeah, you can have it. I don't care. I'm done with it. I was like, absolutely. Why would a little 10-year-old say no to free Pokemon? So, I took it, I played it, and I had so much fun. I had a blast. I doubt I put that thing down. There was like a solid 5 years of my life where all I did was play Pokemon. That is all I did. We would go to, I remember, Home Depot, anywhere, and I would just have that DS on me, and I'd be playing in the car. I'd be playing everywhere. Car sickness be damned. I'm playing Pokemon. You cannot stop me. So yeah, I played the hell out of Diamond and Pearl. What really helped was when I got into Black and White 2. Man, how did I get my copy of that? I think it was, I don't recall if this was my copy of Black and White 2, but it happened. This is a story that happened. I went to a park, like one of the ones with all the wooden shit. I'll flash up a picture of what I'm talking about real quick. But anyway, went to one of these, and as I was going through all the stuff there, the little, I don't know what to call them, all the bridges and the little like huts and all that, I found a copy of Pokemon Black 2 on the ground. Holy shit. I was so excited. Like, this is crazy because all I had was Pearl up to that point. My parents, they weren't buying me anything. They weren't going to buy me any more Pokemon. They see me already playing the hell out of this one. I'm a little kid. I'm happy. So I picked it up and I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. I started asking around to a couple of kids. I'm like, yeah, is this yours? Is this yours? And all of them started going like, yeah, it's mine, it's mine. And I'm like, okay, I don't think this approach is going to work. And if any kid's going to be like, yeah, it's mine and steal it, it's going to be me. So, I took it, and I don't know what it was with me as a kid, but as a kid, I always wanted to make sure if I was taking something, I would not get in trouble for it at all. So I remember asking, I was at the park with my buddy Dawson's parents, and I asked them, I'm like, yeah, I asked around to see if it was anybody's, and no one said it, like, can I keep it? Expecting them to be like, no, you got to return it. But they were like, yeah, I don't care. Which now being an adult, like, yeah, why would I give a shit? We came to the park, you're not even my kid. Like, sure, it's yours, enjoy. So, took it home. My mom never questioned it, I don't think. I don't remember. But yeah, that's what started me on Black and White 2, and man, I played the hell out of that game. Like, I'm talking hundreds of hours for years. I would not put that thing down. Because it took me a while to get X and Y. That came out on an entirely new system. And, my parents didn't buy me a 3DS for until 2 years after it came out. Or, no. What happened is they got me a 2DS. The little ones that didn't fold. And I'm going to be real, that Christmas, I was not happy. I specifically told them, I remember, because it was when the 2DS came out. And I was like, please, get me the 3DS. Do not get me the 2DS. That thing is buns. That thing is garbage. It is going to break. But it was cheaper. So, lo and behold, my parents got me and each of my family members a 2DS. We all got a 2DS. I was happy to have something to play the new games, but I was not happy that I got a 2DS. And sure enough, I had the thing for maybe a month. I ended up taking it to school. I was in middle school at this point. I was in drama class. I think we were playing around or something, but anyway, one of my classmates ended up pushing me back, and I ended up falling over this, like, it was somewhere on the stage. I ended up falling over, and sure enough, I fell right on my ass, because that's where I kept my 2DS, and it broke. It didn't, like, snap the thing, but it broke the screens. You turned it on, it would make a weird noise, and the screen would just be rainbows and cracks and all that, and god damn, I cried. I was so sad. I was so pissed. I'm like, dude, you gotta pay me back for this thing. And he was like, no, I don't. I didn't touch you. He never paid me back for that thing. He was like, I didn't do shit. I didn't know. You shouldn't have had it in your back pocket, dumbass. Which, fair enough, I guess. But damn, I was so sad because now I couldn't play my, Pokemon games. I couldn't play X and Y anymore. Anyway, my parents ended up, I think it was that next Christmas. I had to wait like 8 months or something like that. Anyway, I needed to wait. They got me a 3DS XL, the one with the Nintendo controller on. I'll flash that up on screen. God, I was so happy, and God, that thing was so good. Like, I played the hell out of that thing, and it was cool because I could play, my original DS games on it too. What sucks about the newer DSs, especially the 3DS, I would totally get another 3DS. Well, I'm probably still going to anyway, just because I want to play all my Pokemon games again. I'd like to upload those on the channel, so you guys might see that in the future. But what sucks about the 3DS that I wish they implemented is the ability to have Game Boy games, the little slot that's on the DS and DSi, I believe it is. I think the DSi was the last one to have it. Yeah, I believe so. But anyway, it wasn't on 3DS. I couldn't play my Game Boy games, which I had the original Pokemon Emerald I used to play. So not being able to play that kind of stunk. Wasn't the coolest. I had an OG DS, though, the little, like, blue one. So I could just still play it on there. It wasn't like the end of the world. But still, I'd rather just have one console where I can play all my games instead of multiple. Even though they're all basically the same game. Oh, I remember pulling this. I got both of them. So yeah, I haven't played Pokemon games in a while. I ended up buying another 3DS some years ago. And I sold it. And I haven't had one since. I had a Switch for a little while, but I didn't really play Sword and Shield much on that. I got Sword and Shield, but I'm going to be real. I never got into it. I wasn't a big fan. I enjoy the older games a lot more than I did the new one, but I plan on getting another Switch here soon, as well as a DS. I'm making money now, especially if this channel made some money. God, that'd be nice. But yeah, I plan on getting Pokemon games again, and I think it's a lot easier nowadays to film your gameplay on Pokemon. I know people stream that. It's just I don't have a PC. It's hard for me to do all that. It's hard for me to edit and do everything as is. I do everything on my phone. Same phone that's, recording right now. I record on it. I record audio on it. I edit on it. I do everything on my phone. I don't know if it's efficient or not efficient, but I guess we'll find out in the coming months whenever I upgrade some shit. All right. I got so many cards over here. It's insane. I've probably opened up more than 100 packs on this channel. You guys probably haven't seen all of them yet, but you will this Wednesday. I'm not missing this upload. This Wednesday, you will have a video. I have some bigger videos planned, but man, like today, I already recorded a little bit of it. I was going to try to do a Pokédex review, but on my phone, the Pokédexes I was finding were not very good. It was kind of janky. and it would have taken like an hour and a half, which I'm recording this the same day I got to upload, so that was not happening. We'll see in the coming weeks, but I'm figuring this out. I'd very much like to know what you guys want to see from these videos. Because, you know, I'm doing this for me, yeah, but I'm also doing it for you guys. We got 10 subscribers on this page. I want to know, what do you guys want to see? Tell me, let me know. You 10 subscribers, what do you want from me? Because I'll supply if I can. That shiny it is, but it's so dark. Yeah, I'm ready for some new sets to come out. I'm kind of getting sick of opening the same like 5 packs. Like, ooh, more Destined Rivals. Ooh, more Journey Together. Ooh, more of this. Even though I haven't pulled shit from them, I have not been pulling too much here lately. Yeah, I've got some cool cards, but no, like, nothing really cool. No money makers, you know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully my luck starts changing in the future, but yeah, a little story time about my experience with Pokemon up to now. Still can't believe I found it on that, oh, I've been organizing into the wrong pile. Yeah, look at this big old pile I got here. I'll shove this in the back, actually. These are the hollows I got. Which I got quite a few more over here. So let's see, what more to talk about? I wish I could stream. I'm going to make this part into a clip right here. I'm going to... There you go. So editing me knows, hey, stop right here. Can we get to 50 subscribers on this? So I can, you know, stream? I'd very much like to stream on, honestly, probably on YouTube, if not Instagram, but hey, I'd do it on TikTok too. If you're watching on TikTok and you want to see that, follow, subscribe, whatever it is. You don't need to give me money. I just want to be able to, you know, create content and interact with you guys without the whole editing process and setting all that up, and be a little bit more just freeform with it. I'm sure you guys can tell with these videos, but I do not make any scripts. I do not plan out any of this. I'm very last minute with it. I'm more go with the flow. But, you know, it's getting easier. If I had better equipment, it would probably be better, though, like lighting. I really need to get a light, which isn't the most expensive. It's just, you know, we're in the new year. I just paid rent. Spent a ton of money on Christmas. I spent over $1,000 on presents, just me alone. My girlfriend spent probably $1,000 too. Big Christmas this year, and that's in the midst of, you know, buying all these cards. I've been buying a lot. I mean, as you can see, these are just hollows back here. So, yeah, I'd like to very much grow this channel, which is why I'm trying to keep an upload. That's my New Year's resolution. Be consistent. Even if I miss a day, I'm going to come back. Because that's one of my biggest hurdles doing these things is I'll miss something. I won't feel the best about something like recording a video earlier today. I recorded 30 minutes of that Pokédex video and just was not feeling it. Was not feeling it. But instead of going, okay, no upload today, I guess I'm not doing it, I decided to make this. Yeah, it's a little shittier, I suppose. It's not as, you know, organized or as good as other people's YouTube content, but I'm legit here, you know? I'm trying. That's all that counts. I'm sure people out there will notice. 10 people have up to this point. Thank you, you 10 people. You keep me going. All right. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with all these hollows either, but I figured I'd just organize it so you guys have something to watch while I'm doing this. I see with a lot of like storytime YouTubers, like I watch a dude named Goblin. He'll have, you know, gameplay or something going on in the background. It's kind of like that. I'm trying to keep it organized by like the colors around the cards too. Oh, god damn it. I just dropped some cards. I'll grab those. All right. So yeah, with these types of things, I'd love very much to... Damn, are all these hollow? That's crazy. I'd very much like to just stream. If there's, you know, clips I can take from that to upload on my shorts, because I upload a good bit of shorts. Do that. Make some videos out of it that I can just kind of edit and upload during the week that aren't on the, you know, main days. I'm figuring out more of a schedule as we go along, and if I do get bigger, I'm probably just going to get an editor, to be real. Make it to where I can upload a lot more and just kind of focus on the fun parts. That's the plan. That's the goal. We'll see if we get there. It's probably going to take a while. I'm just hoping by next year, by the approach of 2027, I'll have what I wanted from this channel. A nice fan base here. It'd be very nice to be monetized to make just enough money to keep this habit going. You know, instead of just me spending hundreds of dollars of my own money with rent and everything else going on, trying to, you know, keep cards going. The channel can sustain itself. That is what I would like. So yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see, and I will definitely work on it. This is a very new video. I still have a lot of old videos I gotta get through, but yeah, this will be recorded and uploaded on the same day when you are watching this. This is me probably a good 2 to 3 hours prior. So comment under the shorts. Let me know. What do you guys want to see? I'll supply it if I am able. Thank you for watching. I hope this was somewhat entertaining. These Monday videos are just kind of going to be me freeform doing whatever I'm doing. So hope you enjoy. Have a good night.